Ah. Hello, my name is Darren Hannah.
And my name is Laurel Wagstaff.
We are currently enrolled in our second year of studies at Bowie State University, where we major in visual communications and digital media arts.
Back in February 2011, we started our own video company, 3NDV, which has since been very successful.
We graduated from Laurel High School in the class of 2010. We spent a lot of our youth in Laurel and were very involved in the community, the same community that has helped shape us into the people that we are now.
Armed with an education and our proficient video skills, we went back to our community to see how we could give back.
After speaking to members of the community, I realized one of our biggest issues was with our local Boys and Girls Club. Upon our visit to the Boys and Girls Club, we found that some of these conditions in the facility were unacceptable.
We talked to staff, toured the facility, and documented the conditions of the Boys and Girls Club.
Our mission is to bring together the community and the local government to help save the Laurel Boys and Girls Club. Next, we will see some of our clips of the conditions of this facility and hear from the Boys and Girls Club Executive Director, Mr. Levitt Brown. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Levitt Brown. I'm the president of the Laurel Boys and Girls Club. This is actually the largest Boys and Girls Club in the state of Maryland with over 2,300 members. I came here in 2004 as a volunteer. This is an all-volunteer club. We do have a couple paid staff. Some of the issues that I noted when I got here was a lack of help from its government. Actually, the club was receiving less than 1% from its government. Clubs nationwide receive from 20 to 60%. So one of those things that I knew that I had to change here was that in order for this place to survive. Other issues here were the club was in total disrepair and near condemnable conditions. We were able to raise some money to take care of some of those conditions. However, a lot of work remains to be done here. The issues that I have is under this current leadership in the city, it's just been very difficult to get them to understand the need that we have here. So hopefully things will change and we can get some folks in here that will realize the impact that this club has on its community as other communities realize the impact of Boys and Girls Clubs. This club's actually from 3 to 6, it's closed when actually when we should actually be open during the out of school time for our children. We receive the calls all the time about what activities do you have for my child as far as educational and things like that after school, and we're forced to tell them, sorry, we don't have any of those programs. A lot of folks that come from outside of the community that have been to other Boys and Girls Clubs do not understand why that is happening here. So hopefully we can get those things changed. First of all, we need help from its government. As far as its community, we need for them to start contacting their officials to let them know that the importance of this club. Some of the things that we can have here are affordable child care, affordable after school programs. We can make all these programs available to folks that do not have the funding that actually need these programs. The issues that we have here, as you can see from the pictures, is some parts of the facility are unusable. So to me, it's a crime to have a facility 60,000 square feet that is not being used when it's out of school hours. Yeah, actually, this was the first high school built in Prince George's County. The school was given to the club in 2002 by then Mayor Frank Casula. They went to work and got the club the building. But when they gave the club the building, it was in total disrepair. I don't expect that they thought the kids would be able to come in here and repair a facility that needed almost over $3 million worth of work. So at some time, I believe that they thought the help would be here. However, under this administration, our kids have suffered. And I think it's time that we all come together and make sure that this type of problem is rectified. Because, like I said, in my opinion, this is a crime. And anyone that has walked this facility sometimes been in near tears to see with some of the third world conditions that our children are forced to operate on. Some of the sections of the building are actually closed. And we're just in bad need of help. And like I said, we need a government that's going to be in place that's actually going to come down and help our children. The present government has said to me before that, you know, if we had to come down there, we would actually have to shut you down. And I don't understand that. What you are actually saying, I can allow your constituent, that he can allow their constituent kids to come in the facility that they would close down, that they would have to come to. So. Well, Russell Simmons has been here, and he was appalled at the conditions of the club. Lieutenant Governor Steele also was here. It was in his last year. He was appalled. Albert Wynn, Congressman, appalled. Just recent, Valerie Nicholson, she just was appointed to the Laurel City Council. She actually came down here. She was in near tears. She took pictures of the facility, and she had promised that something would be done. The current administration in here, as I had mentioned earlier, the mayor actually said that if he had to come down here, he would have to close the facility down. He has not been past the second floor. When he came down, it was just basically a meeting about the squabbles over the Phelps Center, in which we were demanding keys to it. Fred Smalls, City Council, he's come down. He met me downstairs. That's as far as he went, and he basically had told me that as long as this mayor is in office, the club wouldn't receive any help. I didn't believe him, but the proof's in the pudding.